From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
But first down, Hurts. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. Just a really crisp, clean effort. Well over 100 yards receiving.
But didn't you feel like he needed a hug when we talked with him this week?
Oh, because he wanted the touchdowns.
He wanted the touchdowns. He was all depressed after that performance. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You were brilliant. He's like, yeah, but I didn't get in the end zone. He must have heard from the fantasy players on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Complete, the tight end Kelce. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And no excitement, unless you're on the defensive team of last week, in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 62 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success. And we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Play action, Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Fields. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll throw on 1st down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Room past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. A gain there of 21 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hurts. Here's a screen to Powell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Fields looking downfield for Jones. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
Yes, partner, Julio Jones is just that good. I mean, if it's going to be a type of a jump ball play or a play where you have to go up over people to get it, I like his odds because of his athletic ability and his ability to get up in the air and sky.
Well, his real name is Kentoris Lopez Jones, and Kentoris means gladiator.
Well, that's exactly how he plays. When you look at him, body type, the fury that he plays the game, the passion, he was aptly named.
Fields throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Fields throwing again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Robinson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nowhere to... Sack back at the 29. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way over.
Yeah, you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. 7 yards the pick up there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air again, Fields. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears! Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Here's Robinson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and very short. Hurts to the right side. It's Kelsey. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Hurts throw here complete to Kelsey. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Blankenship's kick is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Fields on first down. And this will be caught by Edwards. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 3rd and 2, Fields. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a first down. Robinson's got it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. One play action. Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. To throw is Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Fields throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Hurts will drop this down to Peterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Vita Vea picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fields going to take this himself. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,